Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'll show you guys how to style an unconventional gele. It's called unconventional gele because it's not just like the regular type of gele. So it's a V-shape unconventional gele today. So guys, I'm using a 90 inches gele which I divided into two, and I use my hand to mark out and then start picking from that point. That's why I said my measurement is 45-55. So from here I pick my 4 pleats and I lay it perfectly well on the model's head. These 4 pleats can be formed on the head or on before placing it on the head. So I form my 4 pleats and I put one, that's the longer part, at the back of the ear. Then the shorter part is the part I'm working with right now. It will be directly on the ear, while the shorter one, it's at the back of the ear because I'm trying to get a V shape. If you watched my video, you would have seen that. Then I head over to the back and cross. Normal as usual, the shorter one goes up, then while the longer one comes under. I repeat, the longer one comes under while the shorter one goes inside. So I'm giving her the longer one right now, which came under, and I'm coming out with the shorter one. So right now, place the shorter one directly on top of the ear right now. So I start picking from this point right now. I pick exactly the same 4 that I've picked on the other side right now. This is what helps us to achieve our V shape first of all. So I'm working with the shorter part of the scarf. I'll just pick exactly for what I have the other way around. So I'm trying to just adjust my camera as always, because right here I'm just with my model and the makeup artist and she's busy. So just endure and let's continue with the tutorial. So I pick my 4 pleats gently while I trace them down. Once I trace them down, I would now work with the longer part right now. So guys, at this point now, once I pick the last one right now, I'll use this other longer part which she's holding, that longer part now to hold down this other one right now. These 4 that are formed, I'm not using a pin, I'm not using anything to hold it down. I will just pick the longer part right now and place it directly on top of these 4. Don't mind me guys, I'm always trying my best to make sure my V is always at the middle. If your V is not in the middle, that means there's a problem. So you make sure your V is at the middle after picking your 4. So guys, as I said, I'll pick this longer one right now and I place it directly to hold down that shorter part. That's what exactly that is holding that scarf from moving. So if it's not firm, that means your scarf is going to pull out. So at this point now, I pick my 4 pleats and I'll extend downward. I'm trying to pick my 4 pleat right now and then I'll extend downward. So guys, at this point I'm done with my 4 pleats that I was picking. Then I'll head over to the back right now to tie. Right now I'll just open up and make sure that I'm not holding down any pleats or any scarf. I have to open up wide, like very well, so that even if I tie at the back, I'll not have to hold down stuff that I'm supposed to work with. So once I open right now, I'll have to pick the longer part that I was working with right now, and then the shorter part, while I head over to the back and I will tie. Don't forget, don't mind, I'm trying to pick up my place so I don't tie at the back and then finally those plates won't be able to move up later on. So I try to raise them up perfectly well so I won't have any issue at all. So right now I will pick this longer part now and then the shorter part at the back, and then this is it right here. This is the longer one now, the 4 plate that I just finished working with right now. I'll pick just from the base a little bit and then tie it with that short one that made the V. Then I will tie 2 times. I don't tie once, I tie twice so that it will be very firm. So this is me trying to make my tying. So I tie and I always ask my model if it's tight to avoid, I thought it was tight and all that. So I'll make sure and ask my model if it's perfectly tight. So once I'm done with the 2 tying, that's I tie twice, I'll head over to the front and then I'll start picking my pleats. So right now I'm at the front right now. I'll start picking my pleats gently till I am done picking like 4. Normal, I am working with 4 lines of gele as usual, but just that this one is longer. So I'll pick like 2 lines, remaining an extra 2. Then I would focus on one side As I said, I will pick my pleat till I've gotten to the half. Then I'll focus on one side. That's what the side I did not tie with. That's the other side. I'll pick the pleat there. I'll make sure I pick the entire pleat there till I get to the end. Note, I'm not extending my pleats round the way I was picking my pleat initially. So I'm just picking just toward that ear part. Once I pick, I drop, I pick, I drop till I'm done. I did not extend downward because the whole unconventional something is about to happen at the middle and not on the side. So the side will have the round whatever. Then why I start the whole drama at the middle. So I'm done with the round stuff I was doing by that's trying to form my pleats by the side of the ear. And right now all I need to do now is to pick my pin. Right here I'm working with my pin. I'm just trying to make, the only thing here is that I was just trying to make ruffles. I'm so sorry guys that I didn't know I was covering you guys at some point and the screen was not so obvious, like showing what I was doing. But at this point, the only thing I was trying to do is to create a ruffle. Once I create the ruffle, I use my pin to pin from the back. I pin from the back so that the pin does not show at the front. So that was just what I'm trying to do. I just created a ruffle effect at the middle. So that's what I call my own unconventional. Some call it ruffles and all that. But the main thing is that I only try to create a ruffle effect at the middle and then the normal round pleating by both sides. That's what we're trying to create right here. Guys, at this point right now I've done my ruffles halfway because it's not supposed to get down very well. The ruffles is just supposed to be at the middle, while the other side tend to be the roundness, the same round I've made this sound, just the pleats only. It's just the middle that has the ruffle of a thing, and I always stop at toward the brows, like the brows part. So I was still just trying to use my pin. As I said, the only thing I did there was use my pin from the back to just hold, and from once I form a ruffle, I use a pin from the back to just hold it down. I didn't use the pin from the front, I used from the back so that my pin will not be that obvious and that I'm using pin. Even at some point your pin might show, but it's better you use your pin from the back, not from the front. So I was just trying to still adjust this part while I work on the other side. Right now I'm trying to now complete this end right now, which is the round part now. So that's what I'm just trying to do because I was done with my ruffles. My ruffles was not that much. You can make yours more like, how will I even explain it, more smaller so that it's plenty. Mine was just scanty, just normal. It wasn't that big. So I'll just the same way try to form my pleats by this other side, because that's the same thing I have by the other side of the ear is what I'm trying to get here. It might not be that easy, but just try. We're not magicians, yes, but just try to make the pleats look alike, like the pleats by the both sides of the ear to look alike. So that's exactly what I was trying to do. So once I was done with the picking of my pleat, I head over to the back now and extend the remaining part of the scarf now to the back. What I do now is to open up that I tied twice at the back. I open up the second tie-in and I place this remaining part right now in the middle and then tie. I repeat, I tied twice, so I just open up the one of the tie, not the two of the tie, and place my remaining part in the middle and now tie. That's what helps to hold down the scarf. Then right now, what would we do? With any part I feel that is not really sitting perfectly well, I just use my pin to just hold them perfectly well. Nothing much, and our scarf, we're good to go. All I'm just trying to do right now is just the finishing touches and all that, and I think we are good to go. At this point too, I noticed that one side of the scarf was looking more pronounced with a lot of pleats than the other side, so I tried also to work on that too. I noticed some parts still need pin on the ruffle side, which I actually did. As you see, I'm using my pin from the back then to the front. So guys, that's basically that, and I think our scarf is actually ready. I know I did not like, I don't know, but I think I did my best. Like with this video, it's not easy trying to place your camera and then walk and all that. So guys, I think I'm done and we've come to the end of this tutorial. Please guys, if you enjoy watching this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. This scarf can be rocked by wedding guests, by a bride. Yes, a bride. This unconventional V-shaped gele, or you can call it whatever you want to call it, but what we had at the middle was just a ruffle. So guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on my video. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. I love you guys. Bye.